You're listening to the Show We Go Baseball podcast.
I saw you over there with Hickey, Nico, a bunch of the guys. You still stay in touch with a lot of the Red Sox guys?
Not really, no. I mean, I'll hear from some of the guys every once in a while. And one of the guys I do kind of keep in touch with is Zach Kelly, who promoted yesterday, which I'm very, very happy for him. He's very, very well deserving and has been for a long time. So I got to catch up with him a little bit yesterday before he left to be able to say congratulations and whatnot. So yeah, but other than that, I don't keep tabs on the guys all that much. I'm kind of busy with my own stuff over here.
So I want to talk about, obviously it's been a couple years now since the Rule 5 selection. You never played in Worcester, never got to play here. You went straight from Portland there. So I guess how has the journey been, I guess, ever since leaving Portland and being all this way?
Everything kind of happened pretty fast. It went from 1 minute I'm in AA, and next minute I'm kind of trying to make a team coming out of spring training. And obviously it's first time having to experience that. So it all happened really, really quickly. But I've been nothing but thankful for the opportunities the Nationals have given me. It's been really nice. It put a lot of faith in me. They kind of showed that they value me and they want me in the organization. So, when I got the call that I got Rule 5, I was ecstatic about it. So it's been a long journey. It's been a lot of fun though.
So now you've done 2 spring trainings now away from the Red Sox. I guess how has that prepped you now, having major league time, being on a 40-man roster, compared to what it was whenever you were doing a spring training going to Portland?
It's a lot different, especially not being with the Red Sox anymore. It's been a lot different. It's good feeling that the team values me. The team really shows that they value me. They tell me a lot about that kind of stuff and kind of what their plans for the future are. So the spring trainings have been very, very different, which I'm very grateful for. It's been a great experience over here, and they've treated me very, very well. So it's been different.
And I know you preluded earlier that you haven't really kept it in a lot of touch, obviously, besides Zach Kelly on the other side of things. But talking about your draft class, you had a couple guys that are, Tristan Casas and Jarren Duran, who are doing their thing up in the big leagues. Is it kind of cool to see that just out of your guys' draft class? So you're like, hey, those guys are doing pretty well up there.
You always love to see guys that you got drafted with, guys you came up with. It's always good to see them succeed and see them move up the chain and get rewarded for the things that they've obviously earned. Especially coming out of the draft, Tristan Casas and Jarren Duran were some of the best hitters I've ever seen. And they kind of kept proving it through the minor league system, and then when they got to the big leagues, they kind of just kept doing their thing. So it's obviously, you feel really, really happy for them. You feel really proud of them, and their work ethic and how hard they've worked to get there and continue to stay there. Whenever someone from your draft class goes, you always feel good about it.
Yeah, speaking of your draft class too, they are going to build a statue of Devin Granberg here for his catch for the for the no-hitter. But that wasn't a question, but it is kind of funny that they're going to do that. All right, so now about you this season. How are things going for you? I guess in your words, how has the year been?
It's been a little bit Jekyll and Hyde. When I've been good, I've been really good. And when I've struggled, I've really struggled. And obviously the command has been at the forefront of those struggles. It's, as long as I'm throwing strikes, things typically have been going well for me, knock on wood. But it's throwing strikes is a big kind of issue. And it's, again, one of those things when I'm good about throwing strikes, I'm throwing a lot of strikes, and they're quality pitches. And when I'm not throwing strikes, they're not quality. So it's been kind of back and forth, and through a lot of work with our pitching coach Chavez, we've nailed down a lot of things that I've struggled with early, and we're kind of starting to trend in the right direction.
So last year you had some highs, you had some lows. What was the biggest learning experience from last year?
The biggest learning experience, probably by far, has been you have to throw strikes. Up there, sometimes in the minor league you can get away with not being in the zone consistently. You can get away with a lot of these deep counts, but up there you get absolutely punished for it, and that's what happened to me. I'd get behind in counts, and I'd get punished for it. And when I was ahead in counts, that typically fared well for me. So it's kind of the same thing I was alluding to when you asked me about how my starts have been. It's it's kind of the same deal up there. It's the same game. Just the talent is better and the processes are better. So you just got to make sure you're throwing strikes and getting ahead of guys, because when you fall behind, you get really, really punished for it.
So last question, I'll leave you on this. I got word from the clubhouse over there of a potential golf outing with you and Shug. Who shoots lowest?
It's not even close. It's me. It's not even. Him and I have played a lot of golf together. And when I was with the Red Sox, him and I played a lot of golf together. The golf outing has fallen through so far. We'll see if we make it up at some point this week. But if it's just him and I, it's me by a mile.